The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Ole Miss offense has the ball first today. It was the farewell game for an Ole Miss great, Jackson Dart, and last season's Egg Bowl down 14-10 early, but the old Bullies just couldn't hang on to the ball, and turnovers killed them.
Yeah, Mississippi State had 3 turnovers, and when you lose the turnover battle 3-0, you're not going to win very many football games. The Egg Bowl is always fun. Jesse, we've called a bunch of these games. The hatred is real, the rivalry is real, so this will be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, oftentimes it's a game that's played before the weekend, like on a Thursday or Friday night, so it really sets the tone. This is the amuse-bouche, you might say, for rivalry weekend. Mississippi State started fast in that game last year, David. 14 points in the first quarter. They just didn't score again.
Oh, he's got some space. Shakes off the defender. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Watkins. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I know everyone's yelling, but you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Runs for the tackle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Bulldogs offense will take the field for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll give it to him again. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Taylor wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And how about this tight end finding that soft spot after the play action froze him?
It's tough to do sometimes for these tight ends to kind of find zone defense and find the areas they need to work and make sure that they've got that communication with the QB. But these two right now are on the same page.
So many rich layers in this one. Dak coming off the bench, fumbles in the end zone to lose it, legs being hiked, coaches being fired. This has it all, guys.
And
Turning on the Jets. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. Defense trying to take it back.
It's raining in this game. It's making...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Trying play action. At midfield, he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Makes one man miss. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Taylor wants to throw it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job and nice discipline by this defense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. He'll set up to throw. He wants it all. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this team.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. He slings it deep to the left. Following Ole Miss' 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. So the two sides got together and said, what we need is a trophy to calm the passions of each side. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And so much to break down from a spirited start to this Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Mississippi State and Ole Miss plays out.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Taylor wants to throw. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Taking it the other way. He's a touchdown, Ole Miss. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's got his man across the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a running room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Catch in the middle. It's Glover. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Taylor wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Mosley. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, out of space. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Slithers into space. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Looking to throw at Simmons. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's a seam wide open! And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Spits it out to the back. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to set up the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Oh, he's got a chance. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, and it's hard. This is the hardest time because you got to have plays and you got to have scripts, because you know they're sitting back with all the DBs on the field in a dime package playing pass. How can we get first downs? How can we complete passes and get out of bounds to try to save some of this clock as we move the ball down the field?
They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Taylor wants to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Nice move there. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got to find a completion on this one. Looking to the end zone. Last chance, and he's got it. He's got it for the touchdown, and they can send it to overtime with the kick. Or do they dare try to win it here?
Man, this place is going nuts. Your offense comes through in the clutch when you need it. Great job. Now, baby, free football. Let's kick the extra point and go to overtime.
The snap sets up the throw. He is in! The two-point conversion is good, and they win the game! The Bulldogs had their day as they take down the Rebels and pirate that Egg Bowl trophy and take it right back to Stark Vegas. Thanks so much for spending some